On this edition of Kababayan Today, Queen Lola winner and CrossFitter Susie Rose shares her fitness advice together with her crown and sash. That's all next on Kababayan Today.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si G. Tonji. Thank you for watching Kababayan Today. Kasama natin sa hapon na ito si Susie Rose, who will inspire all of you to keep your New Year's resolutions. She has many roles besides being hailed Queen Lola, a beauty pageant held recently in Long Beach last year. Kausapin at kilalanin natin ang babaeng lumaki sa Bulacan na ngayon ay naninirahan na sa Utah, Miss Susie Rose. Hello, Susie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well. Thank you so much for coming all this way from Utah to guest here on Kababayan Today.
Oh, my pleasure.
Okay,
It's an honor to be in your show.
Oh, thank you so much, Susie. There's a lot to talk about, but first of all, for all the people that don't know, Susie is a CrossFitter.
Yes.
Do you mind us disclosing to everyone how old you are?
I'm 72. I'll be 73 March 11th, so a couple of months.
And you're a CrossFitter. Does that mean you work out every day?
5 days a week, sometimes 4. Yeah.
Wow! Okay, so let's get started. Saan po kayo ipinanganak sa Pilipinas?
Sa San Miguel, Bulacan.
San Miguel, Bulacan. Okay, nung lumalaki kayo sa San Miguel, Bulacan, ano yung mga ginagawa nyong magpamilya? What did you enjoy doing with your family when you were in Bulacan?
Oh, we were close. In fact, my parents were separated. So I grew up with my aunt who has 3 boys. So I was the oldest. And I grew up kind of like a tomboy.
Oh, okay, okay. And then from growing up in Bulacan, tell us about this amazing scholarship that you got when you were in high school that gave you the opportunity to come here to America.
Yes. There were 4 candidates in my high school.
Anong high school po ito?
San Miguel High School.
San Miguel High School,
In
okay.
Bulacan, yeah. And so I was one of the candidates, and we had 4 interviews to go to. We first went to Malolos,
Malolos, Bulacan,
Malolos,
okay.
Bulacan, and we were interviewed there. And then we went to, I think, somewhere in Pangasinan where there were panelists from the embassy, U.S. Embassy, and we were asked questions. And in fact, one of the questions was if I knew how to sing. And I said yes. And they asked me to sing, and I sang the national anthem, but I missed a note. And I was looking at them, and, you know, they didn't know whether to laugh or be sorry for me. And I started laughing so hard because I thought, oh, you know, that's so funny. and I thought, you know, well, if she could laugh at something like that, then she would be able to represent herself, you know, in the United States. And so, I got first place.
So it was a scholarship for what?
It was sponsored by the American Field Service. The president then was Stephen Galati. It's been a long time. That was in 1962.
1963, yeah. Wow.
But it was a non-profit organization just giving scholarship to
the brightest students.
Not brightest.
I'm sure.
I was not the brightest. You know.
Well, you sure had a sense of humor about yourself.
Well, you know, you only could do that. To feel sorry for yourself is a waste of time.
Okay.
Even now, you know, I'm always happy because life is so short. And to live unhappy is just a waste of time.
I see.
To lose life.
Yes.
Losing life, not living life, you know, if you're not happy.
Right. So it's always about being positive ever since you were younger. So nung pumunta kayo dito sa Amerika, ano yung ginawa nyong tour bilang parte ng scholarship?
Well, first, I had to attend school for the whole school year and graduate. But during that time, I was giving speeches, and I was dancing like the tinikling, pandago sa ilaw, you know, because other schools would invite me to perform. And so Yeah, I was kind of walang hiya.
Hindi naman.
Outgoing.
Oo,
outgoing, yeah.
representative ng bayan.
Yeah, yeah,
Ayun.
And my classmates in Shafter High School, some of them are still my friends on Facebook.
Wonderful.
And my foster family, you know, we're still...
So you were an
touch.
exchange student in the 60s coming to America. Do you remember being culture shocked nung dumating kayo sa Amerika?
Well, I was looking forward to it because I have heard so much about America, you know, how beautiful and the land of opportunity. And so, you know, I was so excited.
So bumalik ba kayo sa Pilipinas after that?
Yeah, it was a requirement.
Okay, so
go back.
nung bumalik kayo, yung desisyon na pumunta ulit sa Amerika, kailan nangyari yon?
Well, I enrolled at the University of the Philippines, and then years later, I joined the Mormon Church, and then I met my husband, who was a Marine security guard at the embassy. And he saw me when I went to the library at the embassy to do some research. He remembered what I was wearing, and you know,
Oh, wonderful.
he was asked to give a talk in church, and so he came to our house. Because I was staying with our branch president, who is also an American, and was working at the embassy, so they knew each other.
I see.
And so he came to the house to borrow some books for references.
I see.
And
Okay, so you got married and moved back to America. Pagbalik natin dito sa Kababayan Today, we'll know all about Susie Rose's journey as a mom and now as a lola. Don't go away.